I've been writing more and more lately, but for what? It's apparent that every time I try to do something, there's an invisible force to stop me. This counterforce is strong, but is not unstoppable. Yet, I treat it exactly so. Is it my lack of ambition, or is my failure of being rejected that strong? Will I ever have the strength to live a true life? I'm terrified of what people will think. I built an image in my head of the man I am. In my mind, there are two versions of myself, the authentic and the inauthentic. I showed my inauthentic side to the world in hopes to fit in and be adored. I abuse and neglect my authentic side. I'm ashamed of him. I hide him from society because I know he will be outcasted for his very own nature. Why can't he just be more normal? He's the ugly brother in a set of twins. The brother that has to work double the load for half the results his sibling would have. He has to be kind, ambitious, well-kept, and show no trace of his underlying identity. Even a slight exposure will collapse the faux perfection. It really is a shame. He acts and hides, but only if everyone knew how sweet and genuine of a smile he can show. Maybe it's not as bad as it seems. Being true to yourself is for the birds anyway. Life is still good, regardless if we live behind false sentiments or not. I mean, we do get safety. If we all run the same mindset, things are far more likely to be predictable. The old adage of knowledge is half the battle applies perfectly here. If you know something is going to happen, then you can prepare properly. It does not rely on the percentage of knowledge you know. The awareness will help no matter the situation. Let's say in boxing, you get punched in the gut. The pain you feel will be affected by your foresight of the punch. The knockout punch is usually the strike that hits unexpectedly. Are safety and monotony mutually exclusive? Would it be an issue if they were? Could we not sacrifice a bit of safety for more creativity? We will accept the deal and hope people are smart enough to adapt. Depending on the day and time of when you ask me this question, a different answer will be given. The common man has the gift of adaptability and a fighting spirit that allows him to endure any kind of hardship. The common man is also gullible and is relatively easy to dismay with emotions. The previously mentioned would not be an issue if we could fall back on our default state. Harmony with nature and those around us. At least, that's what I believe it was before it was manipulated and designed into a ghost of what it was. I'm not sure of what it was like, but I'm sure it was beautiful. So, the problem is us as creatures then. Haven't you heard from the recent studies about the fundamental trait all humans possess? Greed. Is this true though? Have we always been this way? It would make sense from a biology perspective. If you don't take care of yourself first, then you would not survive long enough to even get the chance to procreate. I'm not sure how long someone would last in a tribe if they were given the title of selfish, though. Are we doomed by our very own structure? And please do listen carefully, viewer, for I've withheld my bias. I do not believe we are fundamentally wrong. We may have primitive urges we can't control, but the pursuit of meaning and truth will always separate us from the rest. The reality to me is that there will always be people to try and cheat the system. There will be those who hold themselves above you and perform endless mental gymnastics in order to justify this notion. It's all false. This is all set up to keep you complacent, disconnected, and afraid. The opposing force was never a creation of your own. It is an attempt to steal your very blessing itself, your self-sovereignty.